Good morning. I cannot get this makeup off of me from last night. Such is life. We finished at 4, I took a taxi home, and I slept until about 50 minutes ago. It's 1:50 now. Tired, man. Really fun shoot. I am covered in aches and bruises, but that's part of the fun. But I did bump my head, hit my elbows way too many times, as well as like I snapped my finger in something. Such is life. The things we do for student films, right? But I appreciate the exposure, and it is a lot of fun, and I did enjoy it. Although I would have liked to be getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep last night. I was already quite tired, but such is. Now, it's a really sunny day, Sunday, and I haven't had a Sunday off in a while, so I'm going to take it easy, relax, and that's pretty much all of today. I am going to be playing some Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And then that's pretty much it for me. Going back to see the screening at around, I think they said come to sign some documents at 6 and they'll do it at 8:30. Don't know what the 2.5 hour gap is for. So maybe I'll go a little later. But more importantly, how are you? If you're watching this, I assume you've watched sort of the last few of my videos, and thanks. These are really good, these are really fun, and here's why I've started doing these vlogs. The main reason is I've always enjoyed doing them, and if you enjoy something, you should do it. It's a video making and content creating is a skill that I think is like really useful, because I want to be a filmmaker. I want to be an actor first and foremost, but I want to make films. I want to be a filmmaker, and I want to be involved at every level. And when you make your own little videos, you on a very, very small scale, you handle sound design and somewhat direction, but you have to have an image in mind, right? You have to have a vision. And yeah, I really want to be a filmmaker. So the reason one is just if I can get used to the speed of producing, then it's really good, It's windy. Windy as fuck. Come on, man. Windy as hail. But all that to say that I'm doing them to get better at making videos. So I'm making videos to make videos, indeed. Now, the second reason is I'm moving to Japan, hopefully, in May or June. And if I can keep up this sort of rate of editing for, just keep doing it. It's been 2 weeks, and I operate about 4 days in advance, so I've got the next 4 days edited out and ready, and then I get to the day and I just put it all together. So, if I can do that when I'm in Japan, amazing. Because I obviously really like Japan. I also really like being able to show, because, it's one of those things where you say, hey, I'm moving to Japan, and they go, people go, wow, what's it like over there, this and that. And it's one of those countries where when you've traveled a lot and you've been to Japan, it's like, yeah, of course, it's just a country like any other. You shouldn't really be glamorizing one country over another. On the flip side, I love Japan. Japan is dope, and it has so much to offer. As long as it's one of those things where as long as you are respectful and aware, if you're just culturally appropriate, you're fine. You'll hear people always talking about how they have such a bad time in Japan, and usually, generalization, they're just bad people. Or you'll have people say, oh, I can't make friends in Japan. You probably can't make friends anywhere. You know what I mean? A lot of people like to go to Japan and then frame it as if their problem that they already had it's Japan's fault, which is just not. I remember before going on my year abroad, I looked up on YouTube all of the sort of everything I could find about where I was going. I was going to Nagoya. I was going to Nagoya University of Foreign Studies. Looked up the videos, and there were just some people complaining about the facilities, the university, the fact that they didn't, basically the fact that they didn't do all of their documentation for them, and they had to go to the bank and had to go to the, what is it, council? Whatever, the sort of official building where you get sort of like a visa or not visa. Oh my god. Where you get like your card and your residency and all that. And I'm like, well, they didn't do this for us. On top of that, the free money they give us is only blah 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 because they pay for it. Free money. They did everything. They really do everything for you. Like, people are very ungrateful sometimes. Sorry to say that, but it's just... Japan is a really fantastic country if you know how to live your life in any country. Like, you'll have to adapt. Especially if you've never lived in a non-Western country, you will have to adapt. It's not the same. It is not the same. And it's different going there as a tourist, it's different going there as a student, and it's different going there to work. But in all three of the scenarios, you have to be a decent human being to figure out that you can make friends, you'll have an amazing time, it's not that expensive. That's pretty much it. Point that I'm trying to make here is that I plan on moving to Japan, and I plan on vlogging here. That way you can see. Anyway, this has been way too long of a chat, but today's going to be a quiet one. Thank you, and have a good rest of your day. Don't forget to drink water as well. Oh, what a lovely day. Lovely sun. A nice sugar-free beverage. Life is good. Life is good. When the days come where you really can take it easy, you absolutely should. That's what life is. Life is the moments. Easy to get caught up in how quick things are, but doing these kind of daily videos has been in an effort to appreciate each and every single day, take it one day at a time, reflect on the things that you do. Hi mate, you alright? Yeah. And nothing says recovery like a big cheat meal. I got a lot of food. And wow. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. This is like spicy buffalo, central, a milkshake, a brownie, and some ranch. Gonna enjoy.
How much are you in the way?
And back to Brooks one more time to watch the screening. Let's go. Just watched the film. I think it's really good. I'm really proud of it. And I think they did a really good job. I look forward to working with you guys again. I'm gonna try and get home now with one of these.